Hi guys, my name is Rise. I'm a Japanese university student currently studying abroad in London. This is the very first video, so I'm quite nervous, honestly. Basically, this channel is going to be about everything from a Japanese perspective. It will cover Japanese culture, food, working, school, unwritten rules, which exist everywhere in Japan. So I'll compare them with other countries too, so that could be very interesting, right? So in a nutshell, there is more to Japan than just anime or sushi. Before I get into today's topic, let me share a little bit of why I started this channel. I've studied abroad in US and UK as an exchange student, and I've met so many amazing people who are interested in Japan but have never been there. It's quite understandable, unfortunately, because COVID happened and Japan has been closing its border for the last 2 years for non-Japanese travelers. And also, like, even without COVID, Japan is not a very easy country to visit because it's quite far and it could be very expensive, especially if you live in like US or European countries. So yeah, I created this video so that people can know more about Japan even without visiting it. So today I will talk about 5 things that I missed about Japan when I was in US or now in UK. But to be fair, I'll make another video about 5 things that I would never miss about Japan. Okay, but let me start with like positive ones. So yeah, let's get into it. Number 1, decent food for very affordable prices. This is really amazing. Let me take ramen and sushi for example. When I went to US, I paid $15 for a bowl of ramen, and here I think I paid 11 pounds. But if you go to Japan, 5 pounds or $7 will definitely buy you better ramen, honestly. And when it comes to sushi, if you go to conveyor belt sushi store, you can get decent sushi for 70 pence or just $1, and the quality is in general like quite good. So if you go to Japan, you should definitely go to like those restaurants. But do you know how often Japanese eat sushi, by the way? I have a friend in US, she has sushi like once in 3 days, and that is very frequent to me. According to a survey, on average, Japanese eat sushi once a month. That's the average. So yeah, of course it's definitely part of Japanese food, but it's not like every day. It's more like a special occasion. Number 2, cleanliness. It's quite hard to explain how clean Japan is, but instead, let me explain 2 reasons why Japan is very clean. One is that from elementary school to high school, students have to clean their classrooms, corridors, outside after lunch. So everyone knows how to clean at least. So yeah, I think it definitely helps people to like keep society clean. And I know like in a lot of other countries, like schools employ people to clean school, but that's what students do in Japan. So yeah, that's a good thing, I guess. You can call it child labor, but I mean, at least yeah, it has some positive side. So yeah, and another reason why it's clean is that people care about sekente, which means like how others feel about you. So if you drop your can like on the street, like others might look at you with a weird eyes. So yeah, don't try that. Like it's not worth it. Yeah, that's also one factor. I want you to know how clean Japan is, but yeah, in order to do that, like you should come to Japan. Number 3, safety. Japan is one of the safest countries, and I never felt unsafe in Japan except a very specific area in Tokyo called Kabukicho. But yeah, mostly it's super safe. And when I say safety, I'm not only talking about like physical safe, but I'm also talking about like pickpockets and stuff. Because I know like there are many European countries that are also quite safe, but like you have to be always careful about pickpockets and stuff, even if you're like physically safe, right? But when I was in Japan, like when I went to cafe or restaurants, I always leave my wallet or like a lot of stuff on my seat and go to the bathroom, and then a few minutes later they're still there. And it's quite common thing to do. So that's why like Japanese people are very careless when they go abroad, and a lot of Japanese people are targeted by those people, right? So yeah, if you get to come to Japan, like just try leave your stuff on the table, and no one's gonna steal it. And if that happens, I mean, you're one of the very unluckiest people like I've ever seen. Number 4, customer service. In Japan, there is a notion that customers are the god. Literally means that customers are the god. So if you go to a restaurant or grocery store, employees are always very, very polite. Like they say thank you and I'm sorry all the time. They repeat those words 1,000 times a day maybe, and they bow so many times until their neck gets broken. And so yeah, and the good thing about it is that they're not even like trying to get tip, like unlike US. So yeah, which is very nice. They just come from like hospitality basically. And you know, there's another country where people always say sorry. That is UK. Like a lot of American friends told me that I say sorry so many times, but when I got here, I found that people here say sorry, which I really like. Just because that's what I'm used to. Number 5, convenience stores. Convenience stores are everywhere in Japan. There are 56,000 convenience stores in Japan, and in Tokyo there are 7,300 convenience stores. And like mostly Japanese convenience stores are far more convenient than other convenience stores like in other countries. So yeah, it's super convenient, literally. And the great thing about convenience store is that bathrooms are available for everybody. Like you don't actually have to pay for it, right? I remember that like 2 years ago when I came to Europe for the first time. That was in Netherlands, and I was so shocked to see that I had to pay €1 just to use bathroom. And so like if I had to pay probably, like I was expecting that like I would be able to use like some fancy super clean restroom, and probably I would be able to wash my hands with gold or something. But it turned out that it was just like normal, like it wasn't even clean bathroom, and I just washed my hand with like transparent liquid, which is called water. So yeah, I was a little bit upset about it. Okay, so those are the 5 things that I missed about Japan. Thank you so much for watching this video, and I must apologize that like I mentioned some country in a negative way, but I've been there because I like them, obviously, and all the countries has positive side and negative side, and next time I will definitely talk about negative side of Japan. So yeah, thank you so much for watching. Please subscribe if you like this video, and if you hate this video, please subscribe anyway. See you later.